You're listening to
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
the SportsFellas podcast.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Andres. This is episode number 86 of the SportsFellas podcast, and today, along with my co-host Eric, club football is over. Paris Saint-Germain went back-to-back. That can only mean one thing. What's next on the list, Eric?
Bro, we've been waiting 4 years for this. The World Cup is finally here. I'm so happy. And you know what? It's a good thing for both of us that club football is over. We did not have a great year between us. We both struggled.
Yeah, we were like, just get me to June 11th. Genuinely,
Bro, I know. We're just waiting, counting down the minutes. That's why I'm already excited. I already got plans to go over to a friend's house for the first game USA plays. And a bunch of us are going to get together and watch. And then for the second game, I'm going to be on vacation with my family. We already found a spot that we're going to go watch it at. I'm already scouting out exactly what I'm going to do for each game. I'm so hyped, man. Oh.
Yeah. No, man, there's so much going on. The World Cup fever is finally here. I don't have any words to say because, genuinely, when the World Cup rolls around, whether you like football or not, you're watching. That's the best part about it. And obviously, I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper, but let's not even waste more time, man. Let's get straight into it.
I'm so ready.
Eric, what is your favorite World Cup memory? Let me just throw that out at you. Let me throw a fastball. What's your favorite? What do you think? In your opinion of being a football fan.
Favorite World Cup memory? This is dude, I don't know. So probably honestly, I've told you I was not a huge footy fan growing up. I would watch the World Cup every year, but not even as much as I'm going to be. I watched the last one as much as I'm going to watch this one. I was a casual watcher and I didn't know that much. Even at the 2018 World Cup, I remember that was right as I was starting to get into it. And I don't know if you remember, USA, of course, did not make it. So I was talking to you. I'm like, who should I cheer for? Who should be this? I ended up cheering for Colombia, and that was honestly so much fun. But I don't know, probably just because it was a pretty massive moment. But I still remember, even as a 10-year-old or 11-year-old by that point, I guess, whenever USA and England played at the 2010 World Cup. And I remember everyone at school talking about because this is just a heads up. My school growing up, my entire town was 65% Hispanic, and our best sport by far was soccer. That's what we were terrible in football, terrible in baseball, but we were good at soccer because it's just how it was. And everyone was talking about how, England's going to kill us. And I remember 10-year-old me or whatever was like, no, we're going to beat them. And I was talking trash. I didn't know anything at that point. I knew nothing. So that was a pretty fun memory just to look back on. Last year obviously was cool. I don't know, getting the draw with them in general last World Cup was also cool just because, a lot of people were saying, we're going to get crushed. We're going to lose. I don't know. They don't have much room to talk when it comes to playing us. They can't seem to beat us, all I'm saying.
I remember the last World Cup draw when it was USA-England. Everyone was like, what if it's on Black Friday or whatever? And I remember because if people were saying if it was during the summer, it was going to be on 4th of July. And then it ended up being England-USA on Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So the ratings for that game probably did well because some people went to work, some people didn't, stayed home and took that day after. Because a lot of people like to take that Black Friday off work. They just stay home and watch the game.
It's crazy. That's why I'm glad, honestly, because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure for USA's first and third game in the group stage are both at nighttime, 8 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
But the second game is at 2 p.m. So I would have been at work and I would have I'm going to be honest. Hope my boss ain't watching this. I would have been watching that game regardless. I would have found a way to watch it. But luckily, that's the week I'm going to be on vacation with my family. So, it worked out perfectly where the one game that I'm going to be on vacation for is perfectly the game that I would have been at work for originally. So, I don't know. I am counting down the minutes. I've been telling you, I use a SofaScore, the app, to keep up with Roland Garros lately. And whenever you get on there, it has a rotating thing at the top showing the World Cup.
Yeah.
And dude, every time I see that, I'm like, oh shit! Dude.
Yeah. Football has it too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. So sick. I'm so hyped, man.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to waste any more time. You don't want to waste any more time. How However,
we also got the NBA Finals starting in an hour, so we're trying to watch that too. There's so much going on, dude.
yeah,
Sports,
and the Wimbledon's on the horizon. We got Formula One.
no, it's
We got
crazy.
3 races, but I'm excited. My favorite World Cup memory, my first World Cup memory. I saw a tweet like a while ago. It was like, you always remember your first World Cup. My first World Cup, honestly, was 2010, and like I remember before the tournament, we had the pocket calendar way back when, and I went straight to the champion part, grabbed a Sharpie, and put in Spain. And my dad was like, "Yo, why'd you do that?" And this was on June 11th, the first day of the Mexico-South Africa game. It's funny how we're here 16 years later.
Yeah, what the heck? Exactly. That's crazy.
So my dad was like, "Yo, I was only able to get one of those from the store," and I'm like, "Well, you're gonna have to go get a new one." And then he was like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "Because like Spain's gonna win the World Cup." He was like, "No way, blah blah blah." So I remember doing that, and I remember at school we watched the opening game of Mexico-South Africa. Like everyone was there, like in the auditorium watching the game, and it was just like a crazy feeling. And funny enough, they ended up winning the World Cup. So 60 years later.
Games with your dad or not?
No, because I wanted to go home, but tickets are expensive because
It's brutal. Hey, gas has been coming down a little bit over here, so I've been kind of excited about that. We're not necessarily in the $4 anymore. It's like $3.70, $3.60.
It went down to like $3.93 here, but dude, I mean, at some point,
though, everything's just it's crazy.
At some point, it'll skyrocket again.
Mm-hmm.
But without further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the SportsFellas podcast official breakdown of the 2026 World Cup. Eric, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. So, Group A. What do we have in Group A, Eric?
All right, so like you already mentioned, we got Mexico, South Africa, the first game. And then we got South Korea and Czech, which off rip, it feels like Mexico probably should win this.
Yes.
But I don't know. This Mexico team is not that great in my opinion. Like it's still an easier group, and that's the problem, which we're not going to complain. We're excited more than anything. There's no complaints here, but that is the problem with the 48 teams thing. Is just there's going to be some games that like you're just like that team's just most likely not going to win. Which of course that's what's great about the World Cup though is who would have ever seen Argentina losing to Saudi Arabia? Like that just who would have thought that would happen? So whenever that happened, I thought Argentina, there was zero chance they were going to win it all. I think everyone was kind of like, oh, what are they doing? Like the easiest game in their group, they lost. And so it was like a lot of just, that's what's great about the World Cup though, is even with these extra teams, there might be a team that was projected to get last in their group and somehow get second, or even, you know, how a lot of third teams get in. So I don't know. I'm not going to write off anyone in this group. Like even Czech or whoever's seen as the worst one. I think anyone could win this, but it does feel like Mexico's to win, kind of.
Can I be LeBron James? I'm going to be like, well, I knew that Argentina was going to win after they lost their opening. No, but Mexico in 2022, they were group stage. Funny enough, in that same group that Eric was talking about with Mexico and Poland. They made it to the quarterfinals back in 1986. They have not made it back since. They've made it to the round of 16 every edition since then. So 94, 02, 06, 2010, 2014, 2018. Before they got grouped last time, they lost to Bulgaria, Germany, the US, Argentina twice, and Brazil. For South Africa, this is actually their second time at a World Cup. This is their fourth appearance at a World Cup. They actually did beat France back in 2010 when they hosted. South Korea, if we all remember that 4-1 game against Brazil last time around, they lost in the round of 16. Their best finish was 4th place in 2002 when they hosted the World Cup with Japan. And a lot of controversy. I don't want to get into that. And this is their 10th consecutive World Cup appearance. And Czech Republic, this is their first qualification since 2006. If you remember, if you know your history, before Czech Republic became Czech Republic, it was Czechoslovakia. So for me, this group, Eric, is going to be Mexico, South Korea, Czech Republic, and South Africa. Thoughts?
So you said Mexico, then who?
South Korea, Czech Republic, and South Africa.
So the only difference I have is I think they could have a good group stage, and I have Mexico, Czech, South Korea, South Africa.
Oh, okay. We have our first disagreement. Nice.
I know. I mean, I don't think World Cup group stages ever all go exactly as you expect. So I went bold with some of them maybe a little bit, but
That's fine. No, I think South Korea is a really good team. I think
they should do solid.
I think they'll finish second for sure.
But that is what's cool about this World Cup, though. Even with the extra teams, is like, what was it, Cape Verde? Whenever they qualified for the World Cup, like that was so awesome to watch. Like, just people like I don't know, the entire country celebrating like that. I don't know, like. Will they do much in the World Cup? Probably not. But those people will always remember that moment.
Yeah, this is the pinnacle of pinnacle of sports. It's like the Olympics.
Did you see that clip of the Brazil plane getting baptized before they
came out?
Like, dude, that is so sick. Like, I don't know, dude. Sports are just soccer in general is so awesome. Like, I'm so excited. Did you hear Speed's World Cup song?
I did.
It's fire. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Like, it's his last one was better though, in my opinion.
Yeah. His last one was so catchy, bro.
Yeah.
It was in my head all the time. Yeah.
You're like World Cup,
bro. Shout out Speed. You know what? He deserves to be like one of the faces of the World Cup with how much he's traveled the world and done all this. Like that's incredible.
Yeah. No, I agree. Group B, Eric. What do we have in Group B?
All right, we got Canada in 2022. They finished 31st out of 32 teams. Only Qatar finished worse, which is, I mean, that's horrible. It's only their third appearance in World Cup history. I don't know. I think they could do solid. Like they have a solid team. Alphonso Davies obviously is kind of the face of that team. Jonathan David solid. Bosnia and Herzegovina. I can never say it.
Herzegovina.
There we go. I can never say it.
Respect.
It's their second World Cup appearance. First one was 2014. Qatar, second World Cup appearance they hosted in 2022. That sucks to be the host team and finish dead last. Like, that's brutal. And then Switzerland, it's obviously they've been here a lot. 13th appearance at a World Cup. Round of 16 in 3 straight World Cups. Lost to Argentina 2014, Sweden 2018, Portugal 2022. So they always lose to teams that should be above them. I mean, Sweden.
That game was funny, bro. I want you to go back and watch the highlights of the game. That game was funny because everyone was like, "Oh, both of these teams are gonna lose to England," and then obviously, funny enough, Sweden ended up losing to England in the quarterfinal matchup.
So I don't know. This is a pretty fun group. I think. Like, I think this one will be pretty entertaining. Canada. They're a fun team to watch. For as much as I don't want them to do that well, obviously they're whatever rivals. They're fun to watch to me.
Yeah. So I have Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar. I think it should be everyone's top 4.
I got that exact same. Yeah, I got that exact same.
Okay, beautiful. Well, that was beautiful. Okay, let's go to the next group, which is Group C. Now, this Group C is a little bit interesting, and I'm going to tell you why. Because obviously, if you watched last World Cup, Morocco made the Final 4, and now you're thinking to yourself, well, they have to go up. However, they are in this group with Brazil. Now, Brazil is the introduction. Even Eric, who didn't watch football, knew who Brazil was. Only national team to make it to every World Cup. They've won it 5 times. The last time they won it was in 2002. And last World Cup, they lost in quarterfinals to Croatia through a penalty shootout. Listen, me personally, I'm going to be called corny for this. I love sportsmanship, right? So after Gabriel missed the penalty, Marquinhos going up to him and like straight hugging him, was so nice to me. And if you remember, the last penalty taker against Croatia was Marquinhos, and he hit the post and he missed. So I don't know. That was nice to see. As I said, Morocco, first African team to reach the semifinal of a World Cup. They beat Portugal in the quarterfinal. This is their 8th appearance and their 3rd consecutive appearance. Then you have Haiti, bro. Here in Miami, the Haitian community is so huge. Like these games, like you said, with Cape Verde, Haiti might not win a game. I mean, they might not draw. Hell, they might not score a goal. But just being here, like this generation of Haitians, they're gonna remember it. And maybe they get inspired to play football. And it's obviously good for them. And last but not least, Scotland, who's had in their first World Cup appearance since 1998.
Yeah,
so pretty straightforward to me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. But I mean, I think Scotland are a solid team. So, but I don't know. Morocco the best African team, you think?
Right now, yeah. I think we have to.
Yeah, so
it's like the NBA, respect the champs until someone beats them. So.
Yeah, so I think like, I really wanted to be bold with this one and be like, oh, Scotland could get second over Morocco. But I think I just got to respect Morocco and put them second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, would you say? Okay, here's the thought. Would you say Morocco are more likely to finish first over Brazil or third behind Scotland?
First over Brazil.
That's why I think so too. And I was like, I'm not ballsy enough to put them over Brazil, but I'm also not going to disrespect them enough and put them below Scotland. Even though Scotland could be, I think Scotland will be probably one of the third place teams to make it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, pretty fun group, honestly. Like I said, if the third best team in that group is Scotland, that's a decent group. And Haiti, I mean, like you said, they might get absolutely trounced, but it's just gonna be fun seeing them there.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, a lot of people are undermining Brazil right now, but I don't know, man. I feel like they could do some damage, and
I agree.
It's Morocco and Senegal. When you were asking me about
Senegal is who I would have. That's the only one where I was like, could they be debatably like? I think Senegal, they could be a really solid team for this.
Yeah, because I mean, if you remember, they did beat them in the Africa Cup of Nations, and then the whole debacle happened.
Yeah. Group D.
Group D.
is. Yup. Group D. United States. Come on now.
All right, the United States
lost to Netherlands round of 16. That was brutal. You know, it's the second time hosting. First time was 1994. Best result ever was third in 1930. Do you know
that was the first World Cup, Eric?
That's so sad. And you know, I don't think it sucks because if you look back, like what, 5 years ago or whatever, a lot of people were saying this is going to be the golden era of USA soccer. This could be like the era that actually makes a name for themselves. It has not lived up to the hype so far.
Yeah.
But I will say
that
the last World Cup, going from 2018 to not even qualifying to then round of 16 and only losing to Netherlands, and it wasn't that close of a game, but like it wasn't a complete.
I mean, the first 10 minutes were close. After that, it was.
Yeah, it was, but like. I think going from not even being able to qualify to then round of 16, that's a huge improvement.
That's
it's just
fair.
Then you watch the Copa and stuff, and we just can't do anything there. It's like, so this team just needs to which like, who did we just play in the friendly? Who was it? Senegal. It was Senegal. Okay, they looked so good in that. The attack looked phenomenal in that game to me. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be crazy and say we're gonna win the whole thing. I think though, if the attack can perform like that, Pulisic, if he's on his game, Balogun, if he's on his game, Weah, we'll see. I don't know. The thing is, like, Reina was hyped up to be like one of the faces of U.S. soccer years ago. He's never found his footing. He's just never been able to figure it out.
Yeah.
But and I even think our midfield, you have Tyler Adams and Aronson, he's probably, I mean, he's just hurt, so
yeah,
who really
Weston
knows?
McKennie.
But Weston McKennie, that's a good midfield, I think. It's not going to be no Portugal midfield or anything like that, but that's a very solid midfield. The problem is when you get to the defense.
Yeah, it's one.
Our center backs are just, like, Dest is a good wing back, I think. He could be solid as a fullback. Yeah, he's up and down. But that's the problem, though, is when you're looking at defense and saying, well, Dest is okay. If he's the one you're pointing to saying it's okay, that's how you know it's not good. Really, the only person we got is Chris Richards, I think. And that's basically it. Like, Reem, like, he's like 40, bro. Come on. He's not 40. But you know what I'm saying. Like, it's just, and you can tell that is the worst part of our team because you'll go from the attack. European players. They're all playing in Europe. You go to our midfield, European. You go to our defense, it's like MLS players all over the place. It's like,
with due respect, but it's not the level of
Europe. For sure. But we all know MLS is a step below. And right. I enjoy watching the MLS. It's fun to watch. And I think MLS is improving. But it's just like the defense has to get better before I think we are anywhere close to like even a tier 2 team at these tournaments. I think like it's just I have a lot of confidence in this attack, honestly. Like, it's not gonna be the best attack you've ever seen or anything crazy like that, but they look so good against Senegal and they've been improving a lot, and I think Pochettino is gonna have a good tournament. I think it should be okay, but man, this defense just has got to make sure they figure it out. Sorry for ranting about or going on about them real quick. Paraguay, first World Cup since 2010 when they made the quarterfinals, lost to Spain. It's their best finish ever. It's their 8th appearance overall. Australia, 2022 result, they lost in round of 16 to Argentina, the eventual champs. Sixth consecutive appearance, seventh overall, made the round of 16 in 2006 as well. And then Turkey, first appearance since 2002, which is kind of crazy because they feel like a team that could be a dark horse. And this is their first appearance. Like, it's crazy. Third appearance overall. I don't know, like, as someone who doesn't watch or didn't watch it a lot growing up, if now that I'm like knowing them and I'm like, oh, Turkey are a solid team, going back and looking at history and knowing that they weren't always like a decent team, it's kind of crazy just seeing that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. This group should be fun. I mean, obviously any group with USA, I'm gonna be excited for. So.
I have a hot take to say about this group.
Yeah, go ahead. If it's USA finishing third or fourth, I'm gonna lose my mind, brother.
It is indeed not that.
Okay, I was about to say.
This is the death group in the World Cup.
Really? You think so?
If you look at all four teams, right? Paraguay, solid South American squad. The US, obviously a lot of pressure. Australia, last time they made the round of 16. And Turkey probably has the best squad here out of all four teams. I think that any one of these four teams could finish last. However, sadly, I do have Australia finishing last. And it's crazy because they made the round of 16 last time. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's going to take a lot to get rid of one of these teams. I think Turkey could win the group. Paraguay could win the group. Australia could win the group. The US could win the group.
That's fair. See, I guess, so you're saying like if you took the average of all four teams in the group, this one's the hardest?
Yeah. Because when you look at the France group, it's France, Senegal, Norway, and Iraq.
That's a good group too, though.
But there's a weak link.
Yeah,
here, 100%. I feel like the weak link, quote unquote, would be Australia. And Australia should get respect because they made the round of 16 last time, you know? So,
which is crazy because to me, this might be a little disrespectful because, like you said, they could have a really good tournament. I do think they're a fairly safe fourth place in this group.
Australia?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but I don't know. It's tough. Just like, I know I saw something. You know how players obviously like their market value and stuff in terms of I think I saw something that the Turkey's their 26-man World Cup squad or whatever is like 560 million or something, and USA's is like 350 million. So like they are, by those numbers, whatever that means to you, it doesn't mean that much to me. It maybe is a good baseline to look at. They should be much better than us and beat us. And call me biased, I think the home field is going to play a big part. I have us winning this group. I have Turkey getting second. And then, obviously, what's it called? Paraguay getting third. Which I also think whoever finishes third in this group, whether it is Australia or Paraguay, they could be one of the 8 teams to advance. I think this is a solid group, like you said.
This is the hardest one for me to rank, but I want the U.S. to show everyone something. So I put Paraguay, Turkey, U.S., Australia. But like I said, anyone.
You have us third?
Yes.
No way, bro. Come on. Okay.
You want me to switch it for you? All right. I'll fix it for you. Okay. So.
No. Keep it. You have your whole bracket set. You can't change it now. Come on. I'm just okay. At least tell me this: did you have us being one of the 8 teams?
What in the quarterfinal?
No, to one of the 8 third place teams to advance.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Okay, all right. You know what? Leave it then. I want to see what you got for us in the group or in the knockout stages. Then. All right, that's crazy. So we're very different on this group then.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Expected. Yeah. Anyway.
Group E. This is a great group for Germany and Ecuador. I'm excited about this Ecuador team. They're gonna run into a great team in the knockout stage, so they can't make the quarterfinal because that was my bold prediction. Anyways, Germany, don't need an introduction. They're 4-time World Cup champions. Eric, this team actually got grouped in the last 2 World Cups. So if you really think about it, Germany has a lot of pressure. And another stat that I have for you, Eric, is that they made a quarterfinal in 15 straight World Cups.
See, that's
from 1954 to 2014, they made it to the quarterfinal. That was like the bar for Germany. And if you want to go back to 2002, from 2002 to 2014, which was 4 straight World Cups, they finished in the top 4. So 2002, runner-up. 2006, they finished 3rd. 2010, they finished 3rd. And 2014, they won it all.
Do you know how brutal that would be as a fan to do, like grow up with that? Like, oh, we're always gonna be one of the contenders, and then group back-to-back ones.
Italy.
How long has it been? Oh, facts, bro. Like
Italy.
the fact that Italy, I don't know. What would you do as an Italian fan? Because they won the Euros not that long ago, right? Like
2020. They
2020,
didn't, they didn't qualify to the World Cup. Well, 2021, but yeah, they didn't qualify to the World Cup. But that's good. I know a lot of people were crying after, and they were like, "How come the European champions are not in the World Cup?" Oh well. Sorry.
So
Like,
funny, dude. Yeah.
Suck it up. Curaçao, first World Cup appearance. Shout out Curaçao. Ivory Coast, fourth World Cup appearance, is the first since 2014. They did make it in 3 straight editions from 06 to 14. And then Ecuador, they're gonna finish second in this group. They were grouped last time in Group A, if you remember. 5th World Cup appearance, and their best result was actually the round of 16 back in 06. This one, pretty straightforward group. There's not gonna be anything bold. If you want to be bold, you can say Ecuador wins the group, but I'm not gonna be bold. So
Yeah,
you have Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and Curaçao.
Same. Okay, now we were talking about how D might be the best group in the entire thing. Do you think? I think the worst group is probably this or J with Argentina.
I don't think there can be a worse group, but
I don't know, dude.
to play your game, well, what is
If there can be a best, there can be a worst.
Oh, I know which one is the worst group. I got it.
They gifted Argentina the worst one. I know. Messi propaganda over here. Look at that.
All right. We were doing good. We were doing good. You took a step too far. We were doing good.
Go on.
Okay. Group F. Group F, we have the Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, and Tunisia. The Netherlands, they've made it to 3 World Cup finals, obviously 74, 78, and 2010. They lost all 3 of them to Germany, Argentina, and Spain. And last time they lost to Argentina, which was one of the greatest World Cup games of all time. There was like 16 yellow cards, if I'm not mistaken. They went to penalties. Argentina was up 2-0. They conceded like the 100th minute. They were basically, okay, let me not be biased. Anyways, this is their 12th World Cup appearance overall. Then you have Japan. Japan's a solid team. I feel like that's another bold prediction that could be made, but I'm going to roll with the Netherlands. This is their 8th straight World Cup appearance. They lost to Croatia in penalties. Again, Croatia in the penalty shootouts. They played, 4 of them? In the last 2 World Cups, they won all 4 of them. They made it to the round of 16 in 3 out of 7 appearances. Then you have Sweden, which we talked about earlier during this podcast. They made the quarterfinal in 2018. They beat Switzerland. This is their 13th World Cup appearance. They made the World Cup final in 1958, where they lost to Brazil led by a guy named Pele. Does that ring a bell? Pele? No? Okay, cool. They finished top 4 in 4 occasions. And then last but not least, Tunisia. This is their 3rd consecutive World Cup appearance. And last World Cup, if you remember, people are going to say, well, France played their subs. I don't care. Tunisia beat France 1-0. That happened. This group, Eric, straightforward. I think I had 1, 2, 3, 4. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Thoughts?
Netherlands. Okay, I wanted to be bold with this one as well.
Oh, Lord.
I have Netherlands, Sweden, Japan, Tunisia. Or Tunisia.
Tunisia. Okay.
No, I'm talking about how Speed says it. Tunisia.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, that's what I got. I don't know. I do think Japan are obviously very good. And spoiler alert again, I'm pretty sure I have them as one of my 3rd place teams. But I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to be a little bold with a couple of them. I don't think I think Netherlands and Sweden are solid teams, right? But not Netherlands and Japan and Sweden are solid teams. But Netherlands should win this. Even though I don't think Netherlands are as good this year as they were in the past couple.
Ooh, that's
I don't.
They're solid. They need another strike.
They're solid, but
solid.
I don't know, man. I think this group. It does suck because Tunisia is probably they're the safe 4th, I would assume, for most
sadly.
people. But
yeah.
Hey, anything can happen. I do want to ask, this is not with any of these teams, but just before I forget, I remember before the last World Cup, you had talked about, I asked you, would you rather see Argentina win or Spain win the World Cup? And you said you leaned slightly towards Argentina just because you wanted to see Messi win one. And you'd already seen Spain win one. Now that you've seen Messi win one, who would you rather win between Spain or Argentina?
Brazil.
No, you're lying. And I know that's not the answer.
Spain.
Yeah, it has to be. Last time I understood you saying Argentina because, you can't let the GOAT retire without a World Cup. Like I think football as a whole needed Argentina to win that for Messi. And he was good. It wasn't like he got carried or anything like that. But
whoa! He was phenomenal. I don't think he was good. He was great. He was.
God,
Eric, you have better adjectives in your vocabulary than he was good.
Can't even compliment the guy. Y'all see what I'm dealing with here. I swear, I compliment him one time. This is why I stay with Ronaldo.
Respect. Whoa! Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume it was Spain, though.
If Spain doesn't win, like those are the three teams I'm rooting for: Spain, Argentina, Brazil, and then the Latin American teams.
Brother, we're not even like top 5.
Should we go to the next group?
I will say, for any non-American people out there who might be rooting against USA, I fully understand. Because can you imagine a world where USA wins? Like, let's just live in a very, very, very unrealistic, hypothetical world where USA wins the World Cup.
Okay, hold on.
They will never shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah,
oh my
bro.
God, it would be the most unbearable thing ever. And I would love every second of it because I'd be part of that.
And I had a tweet a couple days ago about Messi. Like, Eric talked about this during the Olympics, but representing your nation, whether it's the World Cup or the Olympics, it's the peak of your career. Like, you look at a guy like James Rodriguez, he could care 2 shits about club football. But when the World Cup and the Copa America rolls around, he is ready to put on that Colombia jersey with pride. You know what I mean?
So like that man does not care about anything but Mexico.
Yeah, bro.
And he pops off. Like it's
bro.
Different.
So when Eric said that, when was the Olympics? 2 years ago. When Eric said that 2 years ago, I was like, yeah, because like I'm glad someone else shares this feeling with me because like genuinely, like there's nothing like representing yourself at the World. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. I wish you guys could see myself, but like representing your country at the World Cup, the Copa America, the Euro Cup, the Olympics, like even the FIFA U20, U17 World Cups, like there's nothing
at any stage. If you're
like, you tell your
one
kids,
of the
hey,
faces representing it, yeah, it's special no matter what.
Yeah. Cheers to that. Respect. I just have to give you some flowers, Eric.
Man, you know me. When it comes to anything like that
involving nations,
if it's nations play, I'm all in because that's my favorite stuff. Like it's so much fun, dude. Like I remember even like this is gonna be a bit of a nerdy thing real quick, but even Rocket League, the video game, I used to watch Pro Rocket League a decent bit. My brother was a caster for it. Like he was one of the announcers for it. Pretty sick. Me and him went to Worlds back in like 2021 maybe or something because it was up in Dallas. We went to the Worlds thing and it was fun. I haven't really watched it. I kind of stopped watching it. It kind of, it is what it is. They had a nations thing recently, though, where it was the Worlds compete, where 3 players from each country represent their world. That was the first time in years I'd watched it, just because I'm like, this is sick, dude. Like,
that's fire.
I don't know, just something about representing your country, no matter what it is. It's just awesome.
Yeah, no, I agree. Group G, Eric, you asked me for what's the worst group. It's this one: Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. This is a quick group for us to go through. New Zealand, 3rd World Cup appearance, first since 2010. Iran, 3rd consecutive World Cup appearance, good for them, 6th overall. Egypt, their 4th World Cup appearance, first since 2018. They made the round of 16 back in 1934, where teams just played for fun. And then Belgium. This Belgium team does not move me at all. The golden generation is over. This is their 15th appearance at a World Cup. They got grouped last time for a reason. Their best result was actually 3rd place back in 2018. And I have nothing good to say about this group. I genuinely, like, it's going to be Belgium, Egypt, New Zealand, Iran. Like, that's probably going to be the top 4.
You got Iran last?
Yeah.
All right, big difference here. I got Iran 2nd. Belgium, Iran, Egypt, New Zealand.
I think Egypt's going to finish 2nd.
I think Egypt are so bad, bro. I was watching one of their games recently. Holy hell. I was just like, dude, they suck. I feel like Salah is carrying the name for that team a lot, but realistically, when you watch them, but when you watch them, you don't see anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much weight into the like
friendlies
minutes I watched.
Yeah,
but dude, I don't know. That's what I got. That's probably our biggest difference so far, I'd say.
Yeah, but this is the worst group.
Yeah. Group. What are we on? H.
Yes.
Ooh. Do you want to take this because it's your team, and I can do the last, or I can do the 2 after that?
Ooh. España, one of the candidates to win it all. Obviously, the 2022 result, they lost to Morocco in the round of 16 through penalties. Their best result, they won it all back in 2010. Their only other semifinal appearance is 1950. Should have been in 2002, but again, I'm not going to get into the politics of what happened in 2002. This is their 17th appearance. This is their 12th consecutive appearance. They've made it every year since 1978. For Cape Verde, shout out Cape Verde. Saudi Arabia, third consecutive appearance, 8th overall. They were grouped last time. They obviously beat Argentina, who ended up winning it all. And their best result was in the round of 16 back in 1994 when they lost to Sweden. Uruguay, 5th consecutive appearance. They got grouped last time. That group was crazy. It was Portugal, Ghana, South Korea, and Uruguay. They got grouped. That was probably one of the surprises last World Cup. Best result, they did win it twice in 1930, 1950. They were 4th more recently in 2010, and they were 4th in 1974, 1950. This is another straightforward group. Spain, Uruguay, Saudi, Cape Verde.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way you can really order them. Like, if you predict it in a different order than that, I think you're just trying a little too hard to be different.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Cape's such an easy fourth place. Unfortunately, I mean, I'll be rooting for them, of course.
Yeah.
But Spain's a very easy. I'm sorry, Uruguay fell the frick off. They are just not what they used to be right now. I don't think even they would disagree with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spain obviously first, and then even though I'm very low relatively on Uruguay, they're not gonna finish below Saudi. So I agree. Spain, Uruguay, Saudi, and then Cape Verde.
Group I, Eric. Before I let you go, Eric. Group I, we got Kylian Mbappe versus Erling Haaland. Respect. Okay.
I know, I'm hyped.
What do we got in Group I, Eric? Talk to me.
All right, France, 2022 result, obviously, final versus Argentina. We got the last 10-minute heroics from Mbappe, which kind of fell flat at the end. Great game. Obviously, they won in 2018 World Cup. 4th overall appearance, 17th appearance. Best result, they won twice. They made 4 out of the last 7 World Cup finals, which is
diabolical. Diabolical. Eric, can they make it? Can they make it 5 out of 8?
100%. I mean, I think they're one of the top. They're in that group of favorites. Like, whether you have 2 teams in that group of favorites or 5 teams, they're in that group. You know, Senegal, 2022 result, they lost in the round of 16 to England, which I think I remember predicting them to beat England, so that was kind of brutal. Just because I think I was just rooting against England and everything. So, yeah. 4th overall appearance, 3 straight. Best result was 2002 quarterfinal, lost to Turkey. Iraq, 2nd World Cup appearance, first since 1986. What was that, 40 years? Bro, that's got to be such a good feeling, man. Like, USA missed it for 1 World Cup, and I wasn't even the biggest fan at that point, and it still sucked. Like, I felt like a lost puppy not knowing where to go. Whenever it started, I was like, who do I cheer for? Norway, 4th World Cup appearance, first since 1998, and their best result was a round of 16 exit in 1938 and 1998. So
this is another group that sadly is very straightforward.
Yeah, I think I got it slightly different than you. I am buying into the Haaland hype, and he's gonna pull off a win he shouldn't. And I got France, Norway, Senegal, and then Iraq.
You're a troll. I have France.
I'm
Senegal,
not, bro.
Iraq, and Norway.
I think Senegal are really good. I just said that. I think they're arguably the best African team. But I'm gonna buy into some Haaland hype. You know I like Haaland a lot. I think he's unbelievable. Everyone does. He's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
he's all right.
Let's see if he can have a World Cup moment, because knowing that Norway team, he might not get that many chances. Well,
with the 48 teams,
that's what I was about to say.
Jinx, you owe me a pop. Group J.
Oh, wait, do you say pop?
What?
Wait, you say pop? Is that what you've grown up always saying?
I say soda.
I was going to say, you are not a pop guy. Don't invite me. That's crazy. All right, I'll do J as well, because you did a couple. You want to do J actually?
No, you got it. You got it, OG.
Right. Argentina, 22 years old. Obviously, they beat France. We just talked about France. 19th appearance in the World Cup. Qualified every single time since 1974. Damn, that's crazy. 3-time champions. Algeria. By the way, with that mentioned, it is so crazy that only 8 nations have won a World Cup.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's insane. Algeria, 5th World Cup appearance, first since 2014. Best result was round of 16 versus Germany. Austria, 8th appearance, first since 1998. Best result was a 3rd place at the 1954 World Cup. That's crazy. And then Jordan, we got another first timer. This is sick. I don't know. I love that. Like 48 teams, I'm still iffy on it, but I don't care. I'm gonna be happy seeing stuff like this. Like that's awesome. I'm sure the people there are over the moon about it, so I'm happy for them.
Yeah, it's another straightforward group: Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan.
I got Austria second.
This guy, bro. Yo, you're
Austria
really
are ass, bro. Austria are too, but
you're
this group is ass in general.
You're really pissing me off. It'll be
How? Come on, bro. Don't pretend that Algeria are some locked up second place. They're not that good.
I will Venmo you $10 if Austria finishes second. We can shake on it. Deal?
Deal.
All right. But if Algeria finishes second, you don't have to pay me. Don't worry.
All right. Sounds like a good bet for me.
Okay. Group K.
Yeah.
This is a group with another candidate to win it all. Eric, my thing about candidates to win it all is midfield. When you look at World Cup winning teams, they either have like anomaly players like Germany.
We're talking about Spain back in the day. That's when y'all won? Come on.
Right. So this Portugal team is a much candidate to win it all, not because of the team, because the team is like the forwards are mid. Nuno Mendes is obviously the best left back in the world, but they're midfield, dog. You got experience, you got youth, you got Bruno Fernandes, you got Vitinha, you got João Neves. Like this team could go far because of the midfield. But that being said,
Bruno was arguably the best player in the Prem last year. Like he was.
A lot of people are upset at that, but yeah.
I don't think it's that crazy. Like sure, people want to argue Declan Rice or whatever. I don't know. I think Bruno was better. I think just the surroundings around Declan were better. Respect.
Yeah. So
Bruno
last World Cup,
without Bruno, Manchester United are not in 3rd place.
Probably relegation team. Quarterfinal, lost to Morocco. We all remember where we were. Best result was actually 3rd place back in 1966. They made it 4th in 2006 when they lost to, they lost to France in the semifinal. This is their 9th appearance overall, their 7th consecutive appearance. Congo, 2nd World Cup appearance in 74. Uzbekistan, 1st World Cup appearance. And then we have Colombia. I'm excited for this Colombia team. I think they could beat Portugal. I'm not going to lie to you. This is their 7th World Cup appearance. Their best result was in 2014, the quarterfinal against Brazil. We all remember the round of 16 game against Uruguay when James had those 2 bangers, which have become a World Cup staple when you talk about World Cups in general. This group, another straightforward group with 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I mean, I could see Uzbekistan finishing 3rd, Congo 4th. Eric, thoughts?
So what'd you have? I have Portugal 1st. You have Colombia 2nd?
I want to be bold. I'm going to say Colombia wins this group.
Ooh, okay. You're on your Ronaldo hate. I respect it. Portugal 1st, Colombia 2nd, and then Uzbekistan 3rd, Congo 4th. I don't know. I mean, Uzbekistan and Congo, they could go either way, really. I think it's the top 2 and then the bottom 2. That's just how it's going to shake out, however ordered.
Yeah, I agree. So Eric,
I got a soft spot for Colombia, by the way, ever since the 2018 World Cup when I was a diehard Colombia fan for 2 weeks. Okay, I'll never forget those days.
Now you're turning your back on them. See?
Nah. You're turning your back on Ronaldo. Remember all those days at Real Madrid? All those wonderful Champions Leagues he brought you.
Oh, you always take it too far. Always doing good. Okay, Eric. Anyways, enough trolling. Okay, so Group D, Group I, and Group L. These are the 3 best groups. So, with that being said, Eric, who is in Group L? Take it away.
Ooh, you left me with England. Love that. England 2020 result lost the quarterfinals against France. That game,
bro. When Harry Kane skied it to like Mars. Wow, bro.
Oh yeah, that was when he was at Tottenham, and it kind of reminds me him and my path towards my fandom with him reminds me of Tom Brady. As a kid, I hated Tom Brady because he was on the Patriots, always beating the Texans or whatever. Slightly different because he was on Tottenham, which were really just rivals with Chelsea. They didn't necessarily always beat us, but so I was like, oh, I don't like Harry Kane because he's on Tottenham.
No.
And his last little bit with Tottenham, and then also now that he's of course gone. I mean, how can you not like Harry Kane? It's Harry Kane, bro. Like, I feel like as a footy fan, you just kind of gotta respect him at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, 16th World Cup appearance, best result was when they won it in '66, and then they finished 4th in 2018. they're also in that favorites tier probably by a lot of people, which we'll maybe touch on it later. Tuchel has some weird selections to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, sorry for Cole Palmer getting dropped off. A lot of people, like, man, it's just people want to make, like, I don't know. I saw a lot of people saying, like, oh, this is motivation for him to do. That's not what this is, bro. It's just depression. I'm sorry. You work your whole life. A lot of people were calling you one of the best players in the world 2 years ago, and then you get left off the World Cup squad. That's just sad. Like, sure, it's going to be motivation for him to come back to be better, but do you know how big of a difference 4 years is for an athlete? That's a lifetime. He might never get another chance. A lot of these players who were close but didn't make it might never get another chance. So, like, I just think the whole motivation thing, I get where you're coming from, but I can't follow that logic. I think it's just, it sucks, and that's just what it is, kind of. Croatia, 2022 result, they got the bronze medal. They were runner-ups in 2018. That's kind of crazy how, whenever you think of the best teams in the world, you don't think of Croatia necessarily, but they've kind of done it at back-to-back World Cups. This is their 7th appearance. Ghana, 5th World Cup appearance, qualified in 5 of the last 6 World Cups, and then best result was quarters against Uruguay. And then Panama.
Greatest games ever.
See, I didn't watch it, so I don't know. And then Panama, 2nd World Cup appearance. They made it in 2018.
This group, I can see Ghana finishing 2nd, just because Croatia is a little bit washed. It's similar to Belgium. Similar to Belgium last World Cup, where they had names, but they were washed. Because I can't see Modric doing 90 minutes all 3 games again. I'm sorry. But I don't want to be bold. I'll play it safe. Yada, yada, yada. I'll do England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. I'm sorry, Panama. But
I got the same thing, but switch Ghana and Panama. I think Ghana are going to get crushed. Yeah, I don't think. I think Panama are better than Ghana. Going to throw that out there. Well, you want to make another $10 bet? You don't got faith in me? Come on. I'll make a $10 bet right now. Let's double it up. I'll bet you $10 Panama finishes over Ghana.
Deal.
I bet.
Deal.
All right, we're good. All right.
What's wrong with you?
Bro, you're acting like it.
Yes.
All right, but we will find out. All right. You just want to run through who you got finishing 3rd? I mean, obviously it's kind of hard.
It's hard to tell, but I don't think I could. I think I could. Hold on. Okay, I have the U.S., Sweden.
That's so ridiculous to me. Nah, you can't be giving me shit about Ghana.
Hey.
When you got USA 3rd.
I said the U.S., Sweden, Scotland, Norway, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Ivory Coast, Austria, Ghana. Yeah, those 8
I got South Korea, Scotland, Paraguay, Ivory Coast, Japan, Egypt, Senegal, and Panama. The only ones I don't have making it of the 4 is Bosnia, Algeria, which you had some big problem me not even having them 2nd. I don't even have them making it in 3rd place. Uzbekistan and Saudi. Let's not pretend in Algeria are some dominant team, all right?
Bro, but they're gonna finish.
All right. So obviously this is the point where our knockouts are going to be a bit different based on how we have the teams.
Yeah, so we will have a separate episode for that. But right now, what makes a great World Cup is quarterfinal matchups. So Eric and I, we're going to give our quarterfinal matchups. I have France, Netherlands, Spain, Paraguay, Brazil, Mexico, and Argentina, Colombia.
Bro. There's no... Wait. Did I hear Mexico and Paraguay in there?
Yes.
You're giving me shit for putting Ghana 4th, and you have Mexico.
I think you should rewatch the 2018 World Cup if you think Panama is going to finish over Ghana.
Bro, Mexico making the quarters. Have you watched them last?
Listen, I want to be bold, and I want Mexico to beat England. I think it would be fire for football.
Oh my god, bro! If that happens, and
you'll be happy. Okay, you're going to be happy.
Let me just ask. I know we're not going to talk about every knockout stage game. Where did you have USA lose?
In the round of 32 to Germany.
All right.
You have nothing to say.
Yeah, because I forgot you got them. Because having them 3rd, they're going to play a harder team, of course.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh. All right. When we beat Turkey, we're going to have some things to say.
Okay. Who are your quarterfinal teams?
All right, at this point, I'm not going to lie. I kind of stopped going bold. No, I went France, Netherlands, Spain, United States, Yeah, perfect. England versus Norway. Don't do that. You got Mexico, sir. We can't talk like that.
Brother, you have Norway in the quarterfinals of the
And
World
then
Cup.
half of what I did was manifesting this to happen. Also in the quarters, I got Argentina versus Portugal.
Where is Brazil?
Oh, Brazil. Yeah, they lost to Norway. So
You said hold on.
yeah.
You said my bold predictions were wrong. You had Norway in the quarterfinals. I want.
Brother, you have Mexico.
What's
Their
worse?
ass. At least
my God.
Norway
Okay.
has one player where you can be like, in a tough moment, he'll do something for them. Mexico, bro, their ass.
Okay, semifinals. I have France, Spain.
France,
have-
same. Yeah.
Okay, and then the other key, I have Argentina, Brazil.
So wait, who did Argentina beat?
In the quarterfinals, Colombia,
And who did Brazil beat?
Mexico.
Okay, yeah. I have England, Portugal. Which
You have England, Portugal. Okay.
yeah, so I had England beating Norway.
Wait, so you have all 4 European teams?
Yes.
Okay, and then for the final, I have Spain, Argentina.
I have France, England. Wow. Damn, we're different. This is crazy.
That's fire. Respect. Hey, chat. Listen, we do disagree on
Spain,
things.
Argentina. I'm calling biased over here. That's just your dream scenario.
How is that my dream? France
They got
is
a
playing.
bum like Enzo Fernandez in their midfield. They're not doing anything.
Yeah, that's the best player on your team, which is funny that you say that. Anyways,
On whose team?
on your team,
Nah, Caicedo's better.
your team.
Caicedo's better.
No, he's not.
He's most certainly better.
No,
Look
he's
at the
not.
win-loss record when we have Enzo versus when we don't. We're also ignore Caicedo. Reece James is just better than him.
Wait, is Reece James healthy? No.
Yeah, he was most of the season. And you know what? We won when he played. Anyway, we're getting off topic here.
Yeah. Anyways,
What's
Eric, you have 4.
No. Sorry. Pause. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at the third place match. I was confused. I have Spain, Portugal in the final. That's on me. I was looking at the third place match.
Okay.
Spain, Portugal. Yeah, respect me a little more.
No.
All right, the Spain. Good thing because I have Portugal winning.
Yeah. All right.
Ronaldo, sweet.
All right, Speed. Let's we're
All right.
doing good. Let's calm it down. Eric, let me tell you a stat.
Oh, brother.
Only
Wait, you
one.
didn't say your final?
I did. I said Spain, Argentina.
Yeah, who's winning?
Spain.
Okay, bet. Go on.
Only one American team has won on European soil, which was
I don't know. Germany?
no American team. Eric.
Oh, I thought you said European team won on American soil.
Yes, that's Germany. Okay, and only one American team has won on European soil.
I don't know. Who is it? It's
Brazil in 1958. They won in Sweden. So, we'll see.
That's
Okay.
it? That's crazy. That's an insane stat, actually. Okay, fair enough. Good stat. Look at you.
Which leads me to my next question. Only 8 teams have won the World Cup, as you mentioned like 20 minutes ago. Are we going to see a new World Cup champion this World Cup?
Okay, let's go through them real quick, though, because I need to know so I can talk about
Brazil.
Okay. Yeah, actually, wait. Yeah, I do have a new one winning Portugal.
Okay. All right. There you go.
But your finals is 2 already past winners. So
Yeah.
you know.
So I don't have it happening now.
What about in your semifinals? Who's the other 2? Are they already
Brazil
winning
and France? Yeah.
too? Okay. What about your quarterfinals? Are any? Oh, fucking Mexico.
Oh,
yeah.
Colombia. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Colombia making a deep run would be pretty sick.
Yeah, because like if I want to talk about bold predictions, right? I could see Ecuador beating Brazil.
Yeah, same.
I could see that happening. They
Brazil
were the best.
are so good, though, bro.
It's gonna be hard to judge them because they have the pieces, but their defense is just not all there. So
No. Which I mean,
we'll
but
see.
so who's their starting back four? Are they back 4 or back 3? Typically back 4, right?
Typically back 4, yeah, because they could play 4-2-3-1 with Bruno.
Is their starting CBs gonna be Gabriel and
I think
not Marquinhos?
well, I think William Saliba is injured. Like I saw a report that he had like a back injury, he might not make it. But yeah, in that case, it might be Marquinhos and
Wait, I
Gabriel.
thought Saliba was France. Is he not?
Not Saliba. There was another Brazilian defender.
Gabriel?
Oh,
Not him?
frick. No, I can't remember. But yeah, let's just say Gabriel and Marquinhos.
Okay. I mean, that's a good.
Yeah, but their fullbacks are. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, do you think Neymar actually really plays at all?
Yes, I do.
Like starts or just it comes on for late?
No. He won't start.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I don't know. Okay, and I'm not. Look,
Unless Brazil
Andres knows this whole Portugal thing is mostly an act. I really just, or the Ronaldo thing specifically, is really just an act. He knows I think Messi's the GOAT. All right, that's all there is. But I do like Ronaldo. I like both of them. But I don't know. When I look, you even said earlier, midfields run the World Cup kind of. Midfields are where you can win games like this. And their midfield is just unbelievable to me. And you already know, I don't love Bruno like that. I'm not the biggest Bruno fan, but I just think he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's just, every time they were matched up with someone, I just kept going back to that. And I'm like, and then not only that, they have talent elsewhere too. If they were just midfield, okay, maybe that's not enough then, obviously. But they're a solid team, man. So that's why I got them. I mean, I won't be shocked if they lose round of 16 even. Like, the World Cup's just so up and down. You never know.
Crapshoot. Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
Yeah. We'll see. Any final thoughts? We will have more coverage for you. This won't be the last episode of the World Cup, but we did want to preview every group for y'all. So,
last thoughts. This isn't in regards to football, but man, Sinner, brother, he's got to get a new trainer or something because he cannot have this bad of physical like restraints being the number one player in the world. It's unbelievable how much his body betrays him in moments like that.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you were, 2 points away from winning while up 2-0, while up, 5-1 in that set, and then you gave up 18 straight points and you couldn't even move to hit the ball? Like, I don't know. I will say, though, I respect him so much for not retiring in that match and actually playing it out and giving Sorundolo the opportunity to, because how different does it feel you beating the number one player because he retired versus you beating the number one player, even if he was kind of crippled a bit? Like, that's a big thing. So I don't know. I do respect him a lot for that. I don't know, man. I'm excited for Wimbledon, but I'm just waiting for Alcaraz to be back because I feel like he is the most must-watch thing in tennis.
Respect.
Yeah. What about you?
All right. It's going to be a great summer. That's all I got to say. We got baseball, we got Formula One, we got Wimbledon, we got the World Cup, the NBA finals are on, the NHL finals are on. One of the craziest games I saw last night. I don't know if you watched it or not, but it was crazy.
Yeah. I saw the ending.
Yeah, it was crazy. But, ladies and gentlemen, this has been everything for episode number 86 of the SportsFellas podcast. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Wow. Kind of just in time for